I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Today we're reading from the book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 8. Let's focus on verse 33. Ner begat Kish, Kish begat Saul, and Saul begat Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab, and Eshbaal. Today's chapter is devoted entirely to the family tree of King Saul of Benjamin. And what's interesting, to me at least, is how the author of 1 Chronicles wanted to stress how the values of the tribe of Benjamin led to Saul's wicked reign, and then continued beyond him to his son Eshbaal. Eshbaal is also known as Ishbosheth in 2 Samuel chapter 2, verse 8. And after the death of Saul and his sons, Jonathan, Malchishua, and Abinadab, Abner, the commander of Saul's army, attempted to establish Ishbaal, aka Ishbosheth, as king instead of David. Let's read about that for a moment. 2 Samuel chapter 2, verses 5 through 8. David sent messengers to the men of Jabesh Gilead and said to them, "May you be blessed by the Lord, because you showed this loyalty to Saul, your Lord, and you buried him. Now may the Lord show steadfast love and faithfulness to you. Let that love continue. And I will do good to you, because you have done this good thing. Now therefore let your hands be strong and be valiant, for Saul your Lord is dead, and the house of Judah has appointed me king over them." But Abner, the son of Ner, commander of Saul's army, took Ishbosheth, the son of Saul, and brought him over to Mahanaim, and made him king over Gilead and the Asherites and Jezreel and Ephraim and Benjamin and all of Israel. You see, there are times in the Bible when the Lord commands the army of Israel to completely destroy an enemy, and then there are times when he directs a more merciful approach. Now, skeptics may suggest that God is merciless when he declares total war, kill everyone and everything in this town. But we must never put the character of God on trial. He's the one who is the judge, not us. We must simply trust that God knows who will repent because he has foreknowledge. He's not bound by time. Oftentimes in the Bible, he will speak in the past tense of things which have yet to happen because he knows what will happen. He knows who will repent. He knows who will follow him, and he knows who won't. So today, God allows us to peer into his wisdom and stop and meditate on these things so that we may trust him whenever he chooses to extend mercy or to levy judgment. Just the mention of Eshbaal should strike loathing in the reader's heart. And frankly, the mention of the tribe of Benjamin itself and the remembrance of historically wicked value systems there, well, all of that should make us bristle. You say, what are you talking about? Judges chapter 20, verses 11 through 14. So all of the men of Israel were gathered against the city, united as one man. And then the tribes of Israel sent men throughout all of the tribe of Benjamin, saying, "What is this wickedness that has occurred among you? Now therefore deliver up the men, the perverted men, who are in Gibeah, that we may put them to death and remove the evil from Israel." But the children of Benjamin would not listen to the voice of their brothers, the children of Israel. And instead, the children of Benjamin gathered together from their cities to Gibeah in order to go into battle against the children of Israel. Lest we be prejudiced toward all Benjamites, today's chapter also mentions Saul's grandson, Jonathan's son, Merib-Baal, known as Mephibosheth in 2 Samuel chapter 21. The name Mephibosheth reminds us of how David kept his promise to Jonathan and how God shows grace to the meek and to the helpless. So, God's character is always right. He's right in his judgment and he's right in his mercy. The real question is, are you right with the Lord? I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Groundworks Ministries operates entirely through financial donations from faithful people like you, and your giving to Groundworks Ministries transforms lives. Would you consider making a donation to Groundworks Ministries today? Because we need your monthly support now more than ever. Donating is secure and it's easy at our website, groundworksministries.com. And there's another way to help, and that is to tell other people about Groundworks Ministries. Share these podcasts with friends and family and on your social media. And of course, you can always direct folks to our website, groundworksministries.com.